So I decided to grow some broccoli in these little pots. I've kind of gotten away from this a little bit and I'm putting them all in the bigger pots like those there. But I wanted to talk to you a little bit about this broccoli. This is saved seed from broccoli that I grew last year, the Pac-Man hybrid. And I let it go to flower and I saved all the seed, and I'll show you that here. I've got some broccoli that once I cut the heads off, I let it go to seed, and I've got a bag here because once these little seed pods dry out, supposedly they start crumbling and seed goes everywhere. So I've got some there and there. This is Pac-Man broccoli, so it's a hybrid, so I don't have any clue what I'm gonna get, but that's the fun part of it. Now this is starting to head up. As you can see here, this is the side. I don't think they're going to be very big heads. I don't know if that's because it is basically kind of winter. It gets really warm during the daytime, but at night it gets below freezing. I don't know if that is playing into these heads being smaller or that it's just a little overcrowded. But you know, they're not awful. The thing is that it's not just broccoli. I thought it was just broccoli, but if you look down here, you see this right here? This looks like a Kohlrabi, and I grew Kohlrabi last year. The Kohlrabi I grew is called Winner, I believe, W-I-N-N-E-R, and it was also a hybrid. So I believe almost assuredly that is Kohlrabi. And the weird thing about these three little pots here is that all of these three front side are Kohlrabi and the back side are broccoli. Now, in order to pollinate these, you know, you have to have a pollinator. I didn't do it by hand. And obviously they were in flower at the same time, so I'm wondering if any of these are a cross between Kohlrabi and broccoli. So I'm investigating that. And when I look down here, you know, I see a thinner stalk with some little leaves on here, and that's more or less indicative of regular broccoli. Just kind of small, not performing outstandingly well. And then when I look at here, this looks kind of like a thinner Kohlrabi. Maybe it just hadn't fattened out. No head at all, but it is getting some little flowerets, and I don't remember Kohlrabi doing that. Not flowerets, that's not the right term, but little leaf junctions in between the stalk and the leaf. And I don't remember Kohlrabi doing that last year. It may. So if any of you guys know if that happens or not with Kohlrabi, just let me know. Put it in the comments. But I'm also looking down in here and I don't see any heads. So right now it just kind of looks like the Kohlrabi and the broccoli both successfully went to seed, but not bred together. But I am keeping my eye on it. This is the containers that I'm going with. This is going to be the standard. You know, I'm kind of getting tired of flipping around and trying a lot of different things with containers. So I put 4 in here. You can see that one is going to head. A little flower head. Sorry about that wind. And they're smaller because I planted them later. And you can see here that you've got over here a smaller stalk. That's the one with the broccoli head. I got a yellow leaf here I can pull off. But that one there looks also like a Kohlrabi. This one is thinner. It looks like a broccoli. It hasn't gone to head yet though. And this one, it almost looks kind of like in between. It's got a little wider area between the leaves, and it's tight up here, kind of like a Kohlrabi. But we'll see how that plays out. But anyway, these are 4 planted per container here, and these are about 5-gallon containers, about 4 gallons of soil. So interested to see how this turns out.